Navy Vet 76 out at the range with my K31. You've all seen this one before. But you can see it has this nice crest on it. There's no matching numbers gun, as I recall. I've had this one for quite a while. Again, it's another one I don't get out too much. I've been thinking about putting optics on this one, which I have yet to do. Swiss Products USA carries a fine line of sighting accessories for this rifle. I did put a little bit of some grease in here. And today I'm shooting a SST bullet, and my load is 38 grains with a crimp of IMR 4064. My original load was 37. And when I was looking at my speed, I thought I could afford to bring that up another grain. These were factory second bullets. I also have some in 37 grains. The tip fell off of this one, so it's technically a hollow point now. But I have some green tips that appear to be almost identical to the red tips. So I wanted to shoot a 38 grain load today and see how that does. I'm going to shoot the middle target. I'm going to start the chronograph and make sure that we're good to go. It says we're ready. I'll know when I shoot the first round. So this rifle came with a muzzle cover, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm always afraid I'm going to forget to take it off, but I guess it's pretty obvious when it's on there. Good Lord. Well, I hope you can hear me over the range Rambos down there. I'm supposed to do 1 shot a second on this range. And some of these people, they just get a little crazy down there on the pistol range. Whatever, it's their money, it's their ammo. Alright. Let me quit blabbing. I want to keep my coffee out of the way. So the other thing about this gun is the magazine is supposed to pop off. This one's a little tight. There it is. You can either load through the receiver, or you can load with a stripper clip, or you can just take the mags out and load that way. All right. I like this straight pull bolt. It's kind of cool. This Swiss rifles are made very well, and the straight pull is very smooth. And I'm shooting the middle target again at 50 yards. There's a lot of take up on the trigger, and then you can feel when it's ready to break. Yep, it recorded 2294. sight picture's a little fuzzy. .289, and everything wants to move back. Yeah, I'm getting old. It'd serve me to put optics on this gun. .2293. Ow, that one hurt. And that was a duplicate. That's a 2262. All right. Yeah, not a bad group, especially when you got fuzzy sights. Not bad at all. All right. I bruised my hand. I hit on something down here. And we're set at, it says it's still 100 yards. So I'll bring it up. Want it to lock in. Okay. So we were just a tad low. I could actually bump that load up another half a grain too. Now, I'll tell you how I figured out my overall on this gun. I don't have one of them cases that are threaded on the bottom. You can just drop a bullet in and then slide it in there and just slide it forward to your overall length. So what I do is I'll take an empty case and I will load the bullet high and put it in here and keep gently closing the bolt until the bolt closes without any force, and then I'll drop it down just a tad more so that you're just off the lands, and that's how I figured my overall length. Now I did crimp these as well, so don't really need a crimp, but my tension wasn't, I didn't like the neck tension. Could have been a little tighter, so I crimped it. So the speed, I was looking for around 2,300 feet per second. So like I'm saying, I could bring that load up, and every time I shoot, everything moves. Another half a grain. One was 2251. I'm thinking the IMR 4064 is good powder for this gun, for this bullet. .2239. Curious to see what my deviation is after this one.
1 minute to Facebook. fire, 1 minute.
2237. All right, and that one might have been a flyer. 2239. Okay, I'm going to save that. Because we got break coming up. 10 shots downrange. I'm going to need to check my overall length on these cases.
Fire line, fire line safe. Put the firearm on the bench, magazine out. After something, saber flash this way. Here to stand by the alarm.
Bear with me.
Fire line is clear. Here to the ring now. Set the same target. Put up your new target. Pick up any ground. And then return back behind the line.
So one thing that is important when reloading, and I've in the past neglected to do that, is checking the case length, and something I'm getting back in the habit of doing. So I'm going to check my case lengths when I'm done here, trim my brass as necessary, anneal, clean them up, and load them again. So I wanted to, the first shots were a little low, so I brought my aim point up just a little bit to right here, and there's my last few shots. So it really likes those, I call them SSTs, that's what they look like to me. And that 165 grain jacketed poly-tipped boat tail. And the K31 really likes that with the IMR 4064. So we know that's a good load. It should be shooting high though at 50 yards. I'm thinking they either bump the load up or leave it alone. The group's pretty good. Start another group. That says, yep. All right. .2272. Didn't have that one on my shoulder really good. It kind of hurt. .2302. .2247. .2268. $22.79. And notice when you look in the video at the beginning, you'll see the end of the black, brown. That's from the annealing. And I can clean them better. I just didn't. All my Swiss guns are amazing shooters. I see a new batch got imported here recently. Royal Tiger has some. Simpson LTD got a batch of them in here. I saw on the internet. And these rifles are worth a look. Very well made, very well taken care of for the most part. Some of them, if you remove the butt plate, will actually have a troop tag or some information on the previous owner. I don't remember which rifle it is. One of my Swiss rifles has a tag in it, but it's not a troop tag. Just has information on the guy that owned it before it was sold. It's a good idea to just leave them in the gun. Let's face it, you're not going to own these guns forever. And somebody else will get a chance to enjoy it when the time comes for you to let them go. And you want to leave the history with the gun as much as you can. And the troop tag is a part of that history. And it's something everybody gets excited about when they find one in their gun. You'll see in the Swiss Arms Facebook group out there, especially people that don't speak the language, want somebody to translate what the tag says. It's usually a name and the address, or the town where the person lived, or they'll have the military information on the tag in most cases. So the one that had the tag in it on mine didn't have any unit and military information on the tag. But it's still a piece of history. There's a flood of these coming in right now on the market. And eventually that'll dry up. And my recommendation is when somebody starts selling them, you want to get in at the beginning so you're not getting picked from the bottom of the barrel. But again, I've not seen a bad Swiss rifle. I'm sure they're out there. I personally have not seen one. The action on this is so smooth. I do want to invest in a optics for this. I have one from my K11, and I took it off. You know, Swiss Products USA carries a lot of stuff for all of the Swiss rifles. They even carry stuff for the Vetterlies. If you get a Vetterli, and it's still in rim fire, you can get the what you need to do the center fire conversion from Swiss Products USA. I'm a tool maker / machinist, so I did my own conversion on the Vetterli, and there are some well-known guys out there in the gun groups. One guy's name is Norm Sutton. He's well known for doing the conversions on the bolts on the Vetterlis. And I've talked with him a few times on various other firearms that we have in common. But I'm getting old, and my eyes are getting old, and I do okay with the iron sights, but my vision is getting fuzzy when I look down here. But this is one of my better shooting firearms. It's not all shot out. And that was very well taken care of.
1 minute to cease fire. 1 minute.
By who never had it before me. Okay. And I want to save that group. We got a break coming up. And I'm missing a case somewhere. Right here. All right. That's a really good load. I definitely want to save a picture of that. But I like that. I may bump that up a couple more grains and see if that makes a difference. All right. So my data shows that my average speed for the K31 for that load was 2,287.9 feet per second. So that's the average. The deviation was 16.38. The minimum speed was 22.47. The maximum was 23.16. I still don't know what spread means, but that was 69. Shot per second was 0.04. So, you know, I don't know if all of that data means anything, but I like to keep track of the speed, sometimes for pressure reasons. But that's where we're at with that. Alright, so my data shows that my average speed for the K31 for that load was 2,287.9 feet per second. So that's the average. The deviation was 16.38. The minimum speed was 2247. The maximum was 2316. I still don't know what spread means, but that was 69. Shot per second was 0.04. So, I don't know if all of that data means anything, but I like to keep track of the speed, sometimes for pressure reasons. But that's where we're at with that.